Hello, Pisces and Soul Tribe. I'm here for another reading for you today. As always, it's general and collective. It's not a personal reading. So check out the box below if you would like a one-to-one session, a personal reading, or an Akashic record session to dive into your soul purpose and past life energies. If my energy or my readings resonate with you, feel free to subscribe, join the family, and click on the notification bell so you can know when the next reading does come out. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your reflections. Thank you for being here, Pisces and cross watchers. You can also check out the box below for an updated list of all of the workshops and retreats coming in the months of April and May. We have the Sacred Tarot Workshop on April 18th if you would like to learn how to read tarot for yourself and others. On May 13th, 14th, and 18th, we do have another Sacred Medicine retreat, so feel free to check that out if that calls to you. All right, Pisces, let's see. We had No More Hiding that just came out. Let's see what Spirit has for us today. Divine Mother and Divine Father, what do we have for the Pisces collective today for their highest good and for the spiritual benefit of all beings? You have a safe space, Mermaid of Lemuria, joy, and kindness and nurturing, Guan Yin. A lot of feminine energy. Bottom of the deck is Earth Magic. Some of you can, what I just heard was fragments of Lemuria. All right, like your Lemurian DNA, fragments of Lemuria could be, again, like that soul retrieval energy, 144 as I say that. It's like remembering these fragments from Lemuria. Or Pleiades, but specifically the Lemurian energies or the Venusian Lemurian temples is what I'm getting as well. Some of you can remember past lives from that energy. I also just feel like you are in an energy right now, Pisces, where you are a safe place, a safe space, kindness, nurturing, and joyful. Or you're being asked to come into that space. All right, that could be like another space without a view, but the space is also within you. So it could also just be remembering that, Pisces, diving into your joy, your desires, your pleasures, your passions, all right? What fulfills you, what makes you feel loved, and doing that in return. Okay, so Pisces, I do feel like you're coming into this energy over here. Again, you're either going somewhere that kind of reflects this energy, but I feel like it's more of you. All right, Pisces, we're going to grab one more card. We're going to grab it from the mermaid deck with this Mermaid of Lemuria. Some of you can resonate with the siren or mermaid energy. These two cards came out, Visions, oh look, Lemuria returns. And these are two separate decks, okay? For some of you, fragments of Lemuria, awakening and activating your Lemurian DNA, remembering these past lives and Lemuria, remembering the Venusian temples of Lemuria. What I'm also hearing is like the songs of the Lemurian priestesses. Some of you can resonate with that, all right? But this is a big Lemurian calling, and Lemuria is sacred living, okay? Earthly spirituality, community, ocean, conservation, or conversations. Vision, psychic images, clairvoyance, seeing, out-of-body travel. And you do also have Yamaya, okay? Origins, freedom, power. When it comes to Yamaya, she is a mother goddess. She's also a water goddess. There's a heavy water energy here, Pisces, which you're already water, okay? But it's like you're working with the element of water, again, which is the feminine element. I think it's beyond physical water. Okay, this is very multidimensional. This is very out of body. You have freedom, origins, and power, Pisces. I do feel like you're in your power right now. Some of you can quite literally be working with either water deities, beings, goddesses, all right? You have visions, out-of-body travel, and psychic images. Some of you are having an awakening when it comes to these energies. Again, specifically like the Lemurian energy. Some of you can out-of-body travel, whether that's astral travel or time travel. And it's like you're starting to... You're either awakening to those gifts, or having experiences with them. Let's see what this is for you, Pisces. Some of you can actually be going to like a temple. You have safe space, Mermaid of Lemuria, Guan Yin. This could have something to do with like past life energy. But some of you are going to an actual temple. Some of you are, again, You might even visit this temple in another dimension. Okay, so you might even be visiting these energies or experiencing them in another dimension. There's a heaviness here. And I say heaviness, but it's more of like an emphasis. That's the better word. There's an emphasis here, Pisces, on some of your spiritual gifts that come from Lemuria. Okay, which are, again, they're otherworldly because it's the time travel, it's the astral travel, it's seeing, all right, but seeing much beyond just seeing figures and things like that. It's seeing the crystal grids. It's working in these other dimensions. Some of you can really resonate with this. That's what I have for you, Pisces, so far. So heavy emphasis on water, on the feminine energy, and on Lemuria. All right, Divine Mother and Divine Father, what do we have for the Pisces here today, for their highest good and for the highest good of all? I'm also getting the energy of a man who, you could have always been more feminine all your life. You could have even been bullied for this, but it's because you have a beautiful feminine energy. Like I'm seeing like you are physically a masculine in this realm. But you have much more feminine energy, and it could have even been something that you were bullied about. This is also just a side note, so just take it if it resonates. It was something that you were bullied about, but it was also your greatest strength. You also have a lot of remembrance of these energies. For your Maya vision, safe space, Lemuria, joy, and Guan Yin, what do we have for the Pisces today? For their highest good and for the highest good of all. You have Queen of Wands, passion. Why do we have the Queen of Wands, passion for Pisces? Six of Pentacles. Yeah, Pisces, and that's what I feel like the energy you're in right now, okay? It's very, I mean, we're in Aries season, okay? So, I mean, the Aries season can be making you a little bit more fiery, you know, or having you just own more of yourself in that fiery way. You have the High Priestess over here, hidden talents, okay? Pisces, for some of you, it's like you're owning your hidden talents. You are owning who you are, whether that be weird, whether that be intense, whether that be shy, whether it be sensitive, whether it be sensual, whatever it is that you are in the most sacred way, you're owning that. And I'm like looking up because I have a lion that's walking up, that's walking in like the picture I have in front of me over my desk. And that's kind of what I'm seeing is like you're approaching life like almost like as the lion, okay, with the Queen of Wands energy, which she usually has a jaguar sitting next to her. So I feel like that's how you're approaching your life right now. But there's also just an ownership. I'm getting a call as well. There's just an ownership of who you are, of your gifts, a safe space, like becoming a safe space for yourself. Yes, I feel like you are coming into this energy. For others, you could actually be going somewhere, but I feel like this is the energy that you're in. An acceptance and a safe space with yourself, joyful, right? Kindness and nurturing, very carefree. And again, it's still like that childlike innocence type of energy where you're in a very carefree energy here, Pisces. And it's really attracting a lot. So you could definitely be a little bit more in your feminine energy now, which is interesting because it's Aries season, right? Which is masculine, but I feel like it's also helping with that balance. Some of you can really be feeling the balance of the masculine and feminine. Why do we have Queen of Wands with the Six of Pentacles for Pisces? That came out flying. You have the Nine of Swords over here. All right, let's clarify each one. You have King of Wands in reverse over here, so there could be someone else over here that's in their head. Why the Queen of Wands? Six of Wands. You are having such a celebration here, Pisces, all right? You do have 6-6, which is the number of union. I do feel like you're in those union energies, again, whether that be within you or whether that be without of you. If it's without of you, I'm sure it's within you. So you're celebrating here, Pisces. Okay, and because you're celebrating, I do feel like you are open and ready to receive. Why do we have the Six of Pentacles here for Pisces? You have the Four of Swords, okay? I do feel like Pisces, we had another reading about this, so this could just be a collective energy as well. It's like you're learning to receive while you're healing. You're learning to receive in your rest. Four of Swords is rest and recuperation. It's also healing, the Four of Swords. You're winning while you're healing and while you're resting. You are winning while you're healing and while you're resting. And I think that it's a beautiful balance of your masculine and feminine energy, Pisces. We are so programmed that we have to work and we have to do this and that to receive. You cannot feel so great. You could be kind of healing and also be open and ready to receive infinitely what's yours. Okay, so some of you are getting better at receiving, specifically receiving. Okay, especially for you givers out there. Why do we have the Nine of Swords over here? All right, you have Lakshmi, which is a goddess of abundance, and this is the World card. You have Eos, the Fool. You have optimism. Okay, the World. You're coming into something brand new. For some of you, this still might give you some anxiety, which is okay because the unknown is a little bit scary. 1, 2, 3. It's probably unknown for you to be open and ready to receive, right? Pisces, for the Pisces who this resonates with, you're coming into a different season of your life that's unknown. You don't know how this operates. You've probably never been able to rest and receive. You've never been able to see yourself in this way, right? And I don't want to say never, but like you're coming into a time of your life where it's truly new and uncharted territory. And you're almost learning how to navigate those energies, and that's okay. Why do we have the Nine of Swords with the World? Pisces! Pisces, you have the Ten of Cups union. I make less noise than I used to, but I am just still very animated. Pisces, Ten of Cups, it says union. This, like, you are in union with yourself. Okay? You know, to me, like, and this is just coming out, maybe someone needs to hear it. Like, if you're asking, am I in union with myself yet? Am I in union for the twin flame? Am I in union yet? If you're even asking that, you're probably not in union, because we're always in union. Always. It's just remembering that and like clearing the core wounds, specifically core wounds. Again, this could be union with another person. You have 10 of Pentacles, okay? So 10 of I meant 10 of Cups, but you have 10 of Pentacles too. 10 of Cups is, it's marriage, it's home life. It's your ultimate fulfillment in life. It says union, okay? So whatever that is, you're receiving this, by the way. Like, you have part of the reason why you actually have a lot of anxiety about this new cycle, Pisces, is because it's going to be so fucking good. This new cycle of yours, Pisces, is going to be so fucking good that you have anxiety about it. Because you don't know how to accept it and receive it. Like, just think about the amount of times that we're programmed to think like, okay, well, I need to clear this. I need to receive this. Or I need to do this work. You, Pisces, the reason why there's anxiety about your life right now, which it doesn't mean that there's certain things that you're not clearing still. I do think that you're still clearing. But the reason why this anxiety is coming up about life, your higher self actually knows that shit's about to hit the seas. That's what I'm getting, is like hit the seas, not even hit the fan, right? Because that's like a negative term. Like, you're about to hit the seas, you know, which maybe some of you are actually going to travel because there's so much like water here. Pisces, you're in union with yourself, okay? Making love to your life, and that's union. We always think of union with out of us, union with God, and making love to life and allowing God to make love to us. Making love to life, joy, right, and happiness, and allowing God, our physical lives, our tangible reality, to make love to us back. Receiving with love and penetrating with love. All right? Part of the reason why you feel so much anxiety is because you've never experienced this before. All right? And it's like, say, like a nervous system that's never experienced these divine, beautiful things, right? That's a lot on it. And so I do feel like you've been doing a lot of work. Part of your healing, right? The Four of Swords, I do feel like you're maybe moving a little slow or healing or in rest or whatever it is. Part of that is because your nervous system needs to be ready to receive what the fuck is coming in, because it's beautiful. 144. It is so beautiful. Okay, it's also just owning all of who you are. I do feel like you're a Pisces here with the cards that we had underneath. I feel like you're a Pisces here that has a lot of gifts. Again, it's more of like the astral travel, time travel, this, that, you know, which maybe some people don't believe in, don't understand, or think are weird, whatever that is. Pisces, own that. That's who you are. You have safe space. You have joy, mermaid of Lemuria. And what was the other one? Kindness and nurturing, Guan Yin. You're in a beautiful energy, Pisces. Whether you're male or female, you are being asked to come into your feminine energy because you need to receive. 144. Like, the universe wants to like spoil you in a sense, right? But you need to be open to receiving because you do give so much, Pisces. All right. Can I have a card of advice? 2 cards of advice for Pisces. Pisces, you are really in your power right now. Okay, things are moving quickly. You have the 8 of Wands. You have the 7 of Cups, abundance of options, and you have strength, power. Okay, so again, there goes that lion energy that I was talking about, though, Pisces. There's a lot of fire here. But it's actually interesting, this balance of the fire and water, which you could also see it too, the balance of the masculine and the feminine, because masculine is fire, feminine is water. All right, Pisces, you have an abundance of options coming in. There's so much coming in for you here. It's a beautiful timeline jump. And if there's any anxiety, any things you feel about what's going on right now, part of it is because it's like, you know, your life is about to get really good. And again, not to say that there won't be different struggles or still lessons to learn. There are still going to be those things. But you're not going to experience it in those same ways. You know, after the 10th, the 20th, the 30th dark night of the soul, you start to see it more as a little bit of a learning experience, as an eye opener, as a heart opener, rather than, oh my God, dark night of the soul, my whole life is going to come crashing, burning down. After a while, that doesn't happen. And maybe some people need to hear this too. It's like accepting the dark night of the soul as a cycle. It's not actually a punishment. It's a cycle. And you can thrive in a dark night of the soul. And for some of you, it's like you're kind of learning to accept maybe that part of yourself, or those parts of yourself, or again, learning to work with your cycles. It doesn't matter if you're in a cycle of rest and healing. It's not a punishment. You could receive while you're in that cycle. Just like you could receive in the cycle that you're feeling great and you're getting moving and hustling, you could receive in both cycles. Okay, and with the dark night of the soul, after 10, after 15, after whatever it is, Pisces, you start to see it for what it is, and you're able to more work with it rather than it working with you, you know? It's like the energy of like, your life does not need to completely fall apart and dark night of the soul and then this and that. It doesn't have to be that way. And you can approach the dark night of the soul with grace and with compassion. I feel that you're actually coming out of a dark night of the soul here. I don't feel like you're fully out of it with the four of swords, and then the 9 of swords. But it's like this dark night of the soul is a little bit different. Oh my goodness, Jesus. How did that happen? How did that happen? Okay, Pisces. All right. This one's a little bit different. Okay? Confirmation. It's a little bit different this time, Pisces. All right. 10 of Cups, union, power, strength. 7 of Cups, abundance of options. This is a beautiful energy, Pisces, all right? Let's see what Spirit has for you. Divine Mother and Father, what are some closing messages for the Pisces on this reading? All right, completion. Yeah, 10 of Cups. It also, in other decks, says completion. Like in this deck, it says completion, the 10 of Cups. Completion, reunion, return. You have revelation, teaching, discovery. Okay, some of you could be traveling by water, though. You have homeward traveler. You've also completed some cycle here. You've completed something. It's a reunion, a return, maybe to someone. You have 10 of Cups. I'm really getting more of yourself, but that could happen as well. Can I have another card for the Pisces for a closing message? Again, if you would like a personal reading, there's one option on the website now. Feel free to go check that out. A one-on-one session or an Akashic Records. Check out the box below for my website or my email. All Akashic Records are 33% off for Aries season. I don't even have that option on my phone, at least not that I know of, so what's going on? You have sanctuary, okay? Take time out from the world. Spend more time alone. Meditate or go on a retreat. Okay? And you do have traveling over here. Some of you are truly going to be traveling over here. All right, traveling is coming up maybe through eclipse season, after eclipse season, but you might get an opportunity to travel. It says meditate or go on a retreat, okay? So definitely taking time away from the world and going within your own self. Whether that be meditating, whether it be going on a retreat, or whether it just be spending time alone with yourself in whatever shape or form that your life allows you to at the moment. All right, take time out from the world and spend more time alone. All right, I do feel like you're in that kind of phase right now. 4 of Swords, spending time alone, hermit mode, healing, However, I do feel like it's a little bit different this time, or you're having some sort of different awakening. All right, we're going to get a final message for you, Pisces. Divine Mother and Father, what do we have for the Pisces? Deep emotions, unknown feelings, past life influences, river of blessings, release and constraint. When it came to the Lemurian energy, I was getting a lot of the past life influences, especially like Pisces. If you ever have a strong connection to a land, right? A land, gifts, like you just read a book on like Pleiades and it's like it feels like home. Egypt, Mesopotamia, Jerusalem, whatever it is, these come from past life energies, Pisces. Okay, I do feel like there's definitely a focus on past life energies in your life right now, especially when it comes to that Lemurian energy. I feel like a lot of you are retrieving a lot of your soul gifts. Some of you can resonate with cowrie shells. I'm seeing cowrie shells, like you work with them, maybe in the means of protection or in your hair. This is what I have for you, Pisces. I do hope that this resonates. I'm sending you all so much love and so many blessings to your day.